So I realized a thing that was causing a lot of lag in the server right now. It was this. This is a redstone device that changes the colors of the beams, and I broke this automatically flowing sequence because it was lagging things up. So if they're watching this video and they're like, "Wait, how did this happen?" It was me. So yeah, there we go. I wanted to mitigate the lag here because I'm recording, and maybe that's just me being selfish, but there's also all sorts of lag over here. So I'm going to try to mitigate this as much as possible as I talk about the Bob SMP with your boy, Bob Bricks O'Brien, the #1 content creator in the galaxy. But yeah, this pillar thing here has all these colors going around it, and it's normally not an issue because nobody's really here. Nobody works here. Nobody does whatever. But yeah, it can get a little laggy, and there's other aspects of the server that are especially laggy, but we're going to get to that in a little while. So in the last episode, I told you that I would go into the depths of all these different areas and who built what and at what point in the server, so allow me to take you through that. I'll start with this area here only because it's in the very beginning. And this is something Anthony did for a while because, like, hey, it's a welcome, you know? So once you first boot into the world for the first time, you'll be right here, greeted by a campfire and everything else, and get you started along your way. So for his house, I'm going to go into his house and Anthony's house over here and show you around. I'm sure he won't mind. For this thing over here, all right, what this is there is a not redstone, an ender pearl that is floating in a little bit of water somewhere around here. And what happens is when you throw an ender pearl, and I guess it goes into the water, or you do it in water, it basically floats there. And there's some sort of redstone device where if I press this button, it will teleport him back over here. So if he's out exploring 10,000 leagues across the galaxy, he can get teleported right back here instantly. So if somebody is in the base, he'll message us and be like, hey, can somebody teleport me back? I could press that button right now. I could press that button right now and summon him, okay? And in any other context, I would probably do it. But because he specifically said only press when told by me, I respect his boundaries enough to not press the button and summon him literally right here in this very moment, okay? I could do it, but I'm not going to, all right? So that's called respecting boundaries, kids, and you should do it, all right? So let's go into his house and let's see what's going on. You see the interior here, and you see me kind of radiating goo right here, right? That's just the potion effects, that's the effects of the beams of light. The what's it called? The pyramids. What are they called? Not the Rockies. I don't know what they're called. I lost it. All right. Well, this is Anthony's house. We have had lightning strike creepers, and he has the head over here. Look at this interior, though. Look at how absolutely beautifully stunning. That's floating. Oh, it's hanging. Oh, because these can't actually float. Wow, there's so much detail going on in every aspect of everything Anthony builds. Little details like this, he takes so much time to make a house, and you're like, man, this is taking forever, but he does it so well. He does it so incredibly well. Every aspect of this build is absolutely stunning. There's all sorts of entrances and exits everywhere. Just every aspect of it is beautiful. Oh, so I think he will respawn right here. So he'll just pop right out of his house. Is there an ender pearl right there? Can I kind of show you what I mean? I don't think so. So maybe he didn't like fix it, but whatever. Is it in here? Nope. Is it in here? Oh, okay. So you kind of see the redstone device that's over here. So that's the idea behind all that right there. Let's go up to the second floor. I'll show you what's going on here. Awesome balcony overlooking the living room. Like this is interior level design stuff. This is like next level, you know. His mom has been watching a lot of HGTV. He was forced to sit through it as a child. He took a lot of notes, applied it to Minecraft. That's what he's doing here, and it pays off because everything looks beautiful. There's even like a deck over here with like a bench and everything else. It's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. You have the foot of the bed over here, like a cabinet. Like, this is some 15 head level plays, okay? Excellent, excellent stuff all throughout here. There's even a third floor up on the very top. And yes, this is going to take a while to go through all of these aspects, but I really want to show you the detail of this entire world. So hopefully you appreciate it and get some insight for yourself. Much better than anything I could do myself. You might say, Brian, well, why are there all these enchantment books and stuff here? Does he actually use this? The answer is no. Everything around here that is, like that sort of thing, he doesn't actually use. None of us use the things in our houses. There are central locations I will be showing in the future where we all do that sort of thing, and it's the best way to go about it, is what I'll say. Here's what I got in my chest over here. 53 blocks of diamond. Am I hoarding everything? No. We actually want to make a beacon made of all diamond, but I was the one who was placing stuff, so I have all that chilling right there. Nobody is deprived of diamonds or resources or anything like that. We all help each other out because that's what a team does, and everybody basically has netherite and mending stuff anyway, so there's not really a use for any diamonds. So I'm pretty sure everybody has their own stash somewhere. I just probably have the biggest stash, not because I need it, but because I just happen to have it. So whatever. There's a mailbox over here, and this is Anthony's house. So that's just one house out of everything else. And I'll show you this structure up here because I'm kind of here. This is a plane, and you might be like, why is there a plane right here? This is very weird, right? A random kind of cobbled together plane up in the air that you can actually ride in like this. I ended up, so there was a Minecraft challenge build that I did. And what ended up happening was I wanted to make, and I'm gonna show you this boat while I do it. Anthony also made this boat that is attached to his house over here. So I'll show you the boat while I talk. So you see that plane right there. So I did a build challenge, and I said, hey, I want to do a stack of pancakes with a fork going through it. And so Brandino and Anthony were both in the server, and I was getting frustrated. I'm like, all right, I don't know what to do, so let me just see what's going on. And they ended up coming over, and they tried for a very, very, very solid, the SS Dogwater. Okay. They tried for a very, very solid, like 40, not 40 minutes, like a solid 20 minutes trying to engineer a thing that looks like a fork. And here's all the boat and whatnot. And I basically wanted to do a fork going into the pancakes. And so Brandino and Anthony spent a solid 20 minutes trying to figure out the best method of getting a fork to go inside of the pancakes. And they were trying like redstone and banners and all of these like ridiculous methods for going about and doing it. And I was like, they could hear me as I was like, talking and whatnot. And I said, what are you two doing trying to engineer this fork? It's like you two are like the Wright brothers trying to figure out how to fly a plane. You're just designing a fork. And so they took that literally, and then Anthony made that plane right there because the Wright brothers are obviously the brothers who made the first flight by making an airplane together. So that is the origin of that. And I guess that's why there's a plane over toward that way. And it's a pretty cool looking plane. So very much so fits, the Wright brothers idea. So yeah, Anthony ended up making this boat, which is, it's just so detailed. There's so much going on. And even to show you every little aspect of every detail, it's so difficult to do. It would take forever. But you get a sense of what all these areas look like and the underneath, and it's so good. It's unfortunate that nobody actually uses any of the stuff around here. That is because we don't. It's just a build. I wish there were villagers around here that kind of populated the area and you could turn it into a functioning or populated pirate ship, but that's just unfortunately not how it is. So he also made this boat over here. Anthony made a lot. Anthony has made a lot of stuff around these parts, but, it takes a little bit of time to get through it, So I'll show you this next part over here. He made a little itty-bitty boat over toward this way. You can see that there's this. Over here in the very beginning is where another player named Charlie was on here. And he logged onto the server for day 1, and then he never returned. So Anthony destroyed his house and built an Italian villa over here. This is a place where you could stomp on some grapes to make some vacation juice and cook up a nice spicy pizza with mama sauce. So I'll show you what this looks like on the inside here. The genius of what Anthony does is he's able to not just make the same thing over and over again in terms of houses and whatnot. He can change his style to adapt to whatever type of building he's trying to do. And that is the key to being a master builder in Minecraft and everything else. He's using vines and brick at the very top right here, lots of quartz, lots of little things to add that much more detail. Not really finished in the upper section here, but that's fine. You get the idea by what's happening all around here. Is there anything in there? No, not really. We should probably use this shulker box somewhere else. So I'm going to take that. Hopefully he doesn't mind at all. But yeah, there's this section over here. I was totally thrown off by the use of this. This is a burnt out campfire. So you basically, you place down a campfire and you can get no flames at the very top of it right over here. So this is just campfires extinguished all over toward this way. So if they were on, I would be burning myself right now. But they look really good as a roof. So that's pretty interesting. There's this beacon. There's beacons everywhere. It's kind of obnoxious. We got to take some of these beacons apart because look how many beacons there are. There's 6 over here. There's 2 over there. 2. I think that's 6. 6. There's so many. So we got to mitigate the beacon. You know, the thing about this crew though, they get very scatterbrained. They're like, all right, let's work on this project for 5 minutes and this thing and that thing, and I have to be the boss who's like, no, chop chop. This is the way. Let's do this, and then this thing, and then that thing, and then I get scatterbrained too. So real quickly over here, before I end up exploring more of this, because it's a little laggy over there, this is a pen for lots of turtles. Lots and lots of turtles. Lots of turtles. Wow, that's a lot of turtles. Okay, so they're all so dumb. I thought it was an issue with my world, the way things were set up. But it turns out, like, you know, turtles and everything else, like the fish, they all get stuck on these fences. It's so stupid. I hate the way Minecraft has, like, the turtles just running into fences. Like, not all of them do it, but as you can tell, the vast majority of them want to get out. So we have all these turtles over here because the idea of what we're doing over toward this section is there's all these different pens where I would like to have a zoo, which means there's different biomes located within these sections over here to house the different mobs of Minecraft. Everything from pandas to ocelots. You have even bad mobs like creepers and zombies and everything else, including pillagers, which there is a pillager outpost right there. And it turns out getting 2 of every animal is actually something I wanted to do in 101 Things to Do in Minecraft, but never got around to doing because it takes 75,000 years to do that. Even if I use creative mode to find, rather to make, you know, biomes like this and make them look livable, takes a long time. So we haven't gotten around to doing it quite yet. We came up with the original design for what the pens would look like. I think they're a little small, but I think that's still the idea. I'm like, who's shooting me? Again? Get out of here. Get out of here. Goodbye. Burn, baby, burn. There we go. And I don't want to alert them. Do you see me? Do you see me? Yes, you do. All right. Well, we're going to start moving along here. I ended up making the pathways. I think these trees work really nicely. I want to deck this zoo out as much as possible, but we'll see where things kind of go as time goes on. This is not the focus as of right now, just because of how much work it takes. And it really is a team effort where, you know, I'm busy making videos and doing this and that. And I'm admittedly the one who's on the least as of recently until right now, when I'm commentating all this and making videos on this. So there's a bunch of pens that are around here. Not nearly enough, I don't think, to justify how many mobs are in Minecraft, but you see a sense of what each of the areas are. What actually existed over here before this zoo area was right here, was actually right on top of here, was a way for me to get lots of EXP in the past, which was a massive chicken slaughtering facility. And it was very laggy, but nowhere near as laggy as everything else over there. It was just laggy. So, man, I got a lot of EXP, and I got to recharge a lot of my armor, as you can tell over here, but not nearly enough compared to what we have now. And I'll show you what we have now, probably not in this video, probably the next one or the one after that. there's still a lot to explore. So this is where we have all the pens right now. You can see some chickens that are all throughout here because I basically had all the chickens in a pen, like actually right over here. And then I let them all loose and they ended up going up into the mountainside. So you see the chickens kind of floating around the mountainside as a reminder of what was before. So all this is over toward this way. I kind of briefly showed you Elijah's Malibu mansion and whatnot. As I was building all this over here, okay. As I was building this over here, and Anthony left me a sign of encouragement as I was digging out the pathways. And I did this because I contribute the least creatively to the server. Like, I cannot make buildings at the same scale and scope that Elijah does. That, like, I think he's stalking me over here. That's Anthony. So, what's going on, man? He can't hear me, but he's just saying hi. Oh, he's got a not a kaleidoscope, a telescope. That's cool. Actually, let me see. You want? I'm not actually communicating. Nope. He's gonna walk away. So I can't build on that similar scale, but I can do all the busy work like this, digging out all the pathways and doing whatever. So that's what I kind of took upon myself to do, and I think it came out pretty well. Obviously, could use some improvement, but I think for right now it works well. I haven't seen this at all. What is this? What on earth? What is this? It's like hidden in the mountainside. So this is a starry room, and it looks like a food truck. What is this? I can't show you what the sign says, but I'm going to press it. Okay. I don't know what that did, but I can't show you what the sign says. It's not appropriate. Hold on. Oh, wait, it unlocked the door. So the door was unlocked before. I can't show you the sign. There we go. I'm going to ask Brandino. I'm assuming Brandino did this, and I'm going to change it. Or I'm going to have him change it. What is this? What? I've never seen this. Look at this. I didn't know there was a farm under here, dude. What? Oh, that's my soul speed boots working real well. I didn't know. I haven't seen any of this at all. There's all these little farms under here. What on earth? Wow. All right, cool. So all this is around here. I never knew this. Wow. Okay. Press button to reset. Did he build like a whole system? Is this what is that? What does that do? What's this? Wait, does it activate multiple things? I don't know what this does. Look at these lights. It looks like a secret underground cavern. Like where you would hide some naughty things that are not family friendly. This is weird. So I kind of want to dig around here to see the system because there's clearly, you can see all this stuff behind here. So I'm going to do that. I'm sure he won't mind, but I want to find a good point of entry around, maybe right here. Let's see. Right here? Is that it? Ooh. Okay. Not right there, because redstone. Ooh, but you can kind of see the idea here. Okay, wait. I can repair it. If he's watching this right now, I'm repairing it. All right. There we go. All right. It's like nothing ever happened. So you can see all this. What on? So this is how you know Brandino did this. Now, as much as Anthony can do, he cannot do this. Anthony cannot do stuff like this. And that's totally fine. I'm not saying he should. But Brandino is the one who takes all the technical stuff and makes like sorting systems and whatever. And this is a whole... I have never seen this before. 100% serious. I'm not joking at all. I have not seen any of this. And this is a sorting system, which we're actually going to show you that in a little while here. An actual sorting system that does almost every item in Minecraft. But yeah, don't ask me how all of this works. It's basically witchcraft, kids. I have no clue how any of this goes. But this is how a sorting system would look. You can tell because there's all these different layers of redstone acting in unison. They all do different things. I've been playing Minecraft probably longer since some of you watching this right now have been alive. I have no idea how redstone works. I never learned. I never had any interest or ability in learning how to do redstone. And it's basically witchcraft is basically it's what I've concluded. And I think that is the correct assumption to make because there's nothing else about it. It really isn't. I actually accidentally clicked out. So if I get out of here, the ice pick, right? There we go. All right, cool. So I can just repair that, and it's like nothing ever happened there. I like showing you the behind the scenes of how stuff goes. So I'm not going to reset the system either. I'm going to leave it. But yeah, you can see all these glass bottles, and I don't think he's done. But Brandino, he does all sorts of projects and does all sorts of things. So yeah, that is a very, very cool thing around here. This is like a room where some dealings happen. Again, I can't show you the sign, but I need to enter. I can't show you the sign. All right, there. There we go. All right, so there's that. A little detour. Oh, I didn't know I was taking that detour. Get over here, buddy. Now, this guy's actually relatively easy. I will not die to a creeper if it explodes right next to me, but it will damage Anthony's Cathedral, which is our next stop on this journey. I am already losing my voice, and I've only been talking for 40 minutes. I'm just so excited about showing you everything here. We're not even halfway done with this area, ladies and gentlemen. We're not even halfway done. So we have this cathedral, which... Is this dogs? I didn't see the dogs before. They're all different colors. All right. What is it? Do I want... Hold on. So this is a cathedral. It's really nice. They like to troll me, all right? Because I'm the boomer of the server. They like to troll me, but that was actually a very genuine thing to put there. So I'm glad that was there, all right? This is an actual cathedral. A cathedral. What is the difference between a cathedral and a church? I don't know. So I'm assuming this is just a church, but yeah. Very well done in any case. There's a bed up here for, whatever. And then I could obviously fly around here, but I'm going to show you all this around here. Very nicely well lit everywhere and looking great, and a great overview of the area. So I'll show you the next area that is I'll show these small buildings here because I've already showed you the tree. These buildings Anthony made, they are not anything too specific. The non-suspicious alleyway. Kid, follow me to my empire. Okay, well, you can tell that I'm the adult here because I don't do signs like that. What does this say? Soulless eyes and cow go ba. Okay, so you have those cows over here. I think this is just a regular house to keep the mushrooms in, which is cool. Over here, some chickens. The chicken farm now with no lag because before my chicken farm had 7,000 bits of lag in it. So that chicken farm exists over here. I'll show you this area. So the reason why this graveyard was made. I don't know if I'm ready to show. I don't know if I'm ready to show this graveyard. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready. And the only reason I'm not ready to show it is because the graves have actual things on them, and they're pretty funny. I'm gonna save that for the next episode. I'll leave it. So I'll bypass that for right now. Over here, this I messed up how to make a cobblestone generator in a different episode of like a Minecraft survival. No, it was like a challenge map thing. So I did this as proof that Brian can make a cobblestone generator that actually works. So if I do this, it'll actually work. And then I also, Eli doubted my ability to make this. So I said, eat my shorts, Eli. So that is a Bart Simpson's reference for any of you that don't know. So that exists there, and that will never move. That's there. This is another house. I don't actually know who made this. I'm going to assume it was Brandino. Because the building right here, or right there, those are Brandino as well. So, again, incredible detail. There's barrels everywhere. You have a whole first floor around here. A little bit of lag, but that's fine. Second floor. A nice stovetop and kitchen area in general. Looking fantastic. You have the master bedroom around here. I don't think there's a higher floor. Oh, there is. I'm totally lying to you. There totally is. Lots of storage in here. Again, not entirely usable by anybody right now, but there's like rafters. Wow, that's pretty sweet. Not usable or not being used by anybody right now, but still a very nice house in general. Just want to make sure I got every aspect of around here. I think what they focus on first is the exterior and then do the interior second. Maybe they have some sort of a format that is in mind before starting the exterior, but yeah, that's what it looks like for right now. And as far as I know, none of these are templates. None of these are copy and pasted. I did some copy, not copy and paste. Yeah, I did some copy and pasting, but I'll get into that in a little while. None of these buildings were copy and pasted. As far as I know, they were originally made, original design. I don't think these guys copied anything from any other creator or anything. So they are just incredibly well done. So awesome stuff over toward this way. I know Brandino made this one right here and probably this one over here. I'll show you this real quick. This is like not a summoning area, but just like a outpost sort of deal. I don't know. There's all sorts of treasure. Yep. Okay. I understand. I'm on fire. I understand I'm on fire. There we go. So that exists over there. I'll show you this. What's this? The Fox of Protection, don't mess. Okay. So it's for the Fox of Protection. Good to know. I'll show you. Okay. Ooh, that's new stuff. That's all new stuff. Did you know I was going to walk through here, someone? It's just conveniently placed right there. We're going to find the biomes naturally, but I do want to see this. Hold on, wait, I want to see this. Ooh, hear the sound? Bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, bam. That's very cool. Oh my goodness, the sound. Oh, that's awesome. It's like music. I love it. All right, we're going to leave that there for now. But this is Brandino's house. That's probably not supposed to be there. But this is a multi-layered, I believe you call it a pagoda, I think. You have a lot of details, just like what Anthony does. And Brandino has a lot of building skills himself. It's a focus of his, but it's more so of I want to say 40-60, and he's more 60 technical compared to style, where Anthony is mostly all style. He can do technical stuff too, just not usually to the same scope as Brandino with this stuff here. So this is the upper part of the pagoda. You get a nice outlook here, and the prismarine loaded all throughout here. And you can actually go all the way to the very bottom as well into what looks like a boss battle area down at the bottom here. You could face some sort of ancient sea dragon down here, and it would totally make sense. Slabs and pickle. Okay. And then over toward here, I don't know what he's doing. I'm going to ask him, but he's got something cooking, and it's very intentional. So maybe it's a final boss battle located over here. I have no clue at all, but it's looking amazing. It kind of looks like a spa down here, actually. But we'll see where things go. Minecraft likes to randomly close for some reason, but whatever. So that's over here. Let me show you one more thing before I stop taking up so much of your time. Over here, oh, this is Brandino's treehouse. So this blows my tree out of the water, or out of its roots, rather. All sorts of wood in various angles and things. It's just so much. It's so much work that goes. Dead meme. Okay, so that's like every meme that's probably dead by the time this video airs, but. Chicken, no chicken. So, treehouse all throughout here. You know, this is more minimalist because it's a treehouse. You're not really living the life of luxury here. But it's more so about the exterior build, especially with something like this. You can be up in the tree, and then, bam, you can see all throughout the sides and into the river over toward this way. So, yeah, that's pretty sweet. Actually, it'll wrap up this section over here if I just show you this little itty bit right over toward this way. You see, this is a rabbit hut, I believe. It's a rabbit house. So there's all sorts of rabbits all lurking throughout here. And it's kind of foolproof for the rabbits as well. 2 entryways, which is very smart, but you can go over here. The rabbits will try to escape if you open it. But it's a little play area for the rabbits. And, you know, I'm not going to break anything, but you can go over toward this way. And the rabbits can be at peace with all of this, so it's pretty cool. And if the rabbits happen to escape, you can just keep them in here, and then bing, bang, boom, there you go. So that is about half of this area, maybe a little more than half, but there's still a lot more to go through exploring just area number 1 of the Bob SMP. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Continue to tune along and enjoy the extent of what's going on around here, because there's still plenty of things left to do in exploration, explanation, and everything else, all right? Talk to you next time. Peace.